Hey everyone, it's me, and today we are stepping into this next chapter. This is still the second part of week 2, but next chapter of the Chase story arc. This is called Journey into Terror. I'm really enjoying how fast-paced this is. It feels more expensive though, because it's like they put a lot more of their budget into this, what with a New York setting, a sand planet setting, and now we've got then a pirate ship, which they really lingered on, and I feel like that in itself should have been its own episode. It would have been a perfectly great set, but maybe they had limited time with it, so they decided to do what they did. Maybe you guys know the reasons why they did that in the last episode. Either way, I have no idea what to expect other than apparently some terror, because it's Journey into it. So without further ado, let's continue the chase on more Classic Who.
I'm gonna watch with you just like I always do.
But surely we've got our 12-minute lead still.
I'm afraid not. It's down to 8.
Huh.
It will be reduced even further after our next landing. We must trace the facts.
I
The Daleks
see
are
what's
closing in on us.
happening here.
I don't know. Ideal place to fight Daleks, you know. Good stout walls. An upper story. Stairs. Daleks don't like stairs.
It's true, they don't. There's a random bat.
Probably vampires, if you ask me.
Charming.
Ah,
Charming.
vampire child. Vampire bats are only to be found in South America.
Maybe that's where we are.
No, I don't think so. Judging by the architecture, I should say Central Europe.
Well, I'm with Barbara. I don't like it here. I think we should go.
Yes, in the normal progress of time, my dear, I would say, yeah, I would agree with you. But unfortunately, we've got to face the Daleks, and I think it's essential we take a look around. Let's try upstairs,
Shan't be long.
I love that. Love the comedy. Shan't be long. Ian, you're great. He's so nervous himself.
Nothing to be scared of.
You're walking down to Frankenstein's monster right now. Yep. This is amazing.
I say, I think we better check where Vicky and Barbara is.
This is amazing. This is so awesome. I get why it's the Journey into Terror. This is not what I was expecting in the slightest. This is so awesome. That's Dracula.
Good evening.
Yes!
Good evening. Who are you?
I am Count Dracula.
But you can't be. I mean,
Why did he talk that way?
Not really. It's gone. Thank goodness for that, anyway. Vicky, do you think there's something strange going on around?
We're in an attraction.
Oh, no.
I don't think they are. I think this is supposed to be the real place.
Why did he go away so quickly? Well, I can't seem to open it from this side. Vicky, do you suppose...
Oh no.
Vicky?
Y'all best not look away from each other ever.
Vicky, where are
Especially
you?
in this house. Mansion. Oh, this is so fun! I love it.
Then we're safe.
Safe? What on earth do you mean, dear boy?
But the Daleks can't touch us here. Not in the human mind.
You know, I believe you're right. Yes, the Daleks can never land here. Whoa.
That's true, but do you really want to stay there?
Girls have gone.
Yeah.
Vicky? Bob? Perhaps they followed us upstairs,
Oh,
The enemy time machine is here. We have caught them.
they have
Which
landed.
planet are we on? Earth. They only changed their geographical and time location. This time they will not elude us. Already the search force is disembarking. Search. I shall remain here in case they return.
Someone's coming. Take cover.
Where are the time travelers?
The time travelers? There.
Do not move.
TARDIS, quick!
Do not move. I am a Dalek.
Yes, Frankenstein, take him out. Oh, or be taken out by him. Ah, but he can keep going because he's Frankenstein.
Invincible. Stop. Stop.
This is awesome. I am really invested.
There you are.
Oh, this is so fun.
We found some secret tunnels.
Don't
We went
bother to
down.
tell us now.
This is
The
so
Daleks are here.
fun.
Look out!
Halt. You will be exterminated.
Good evening.
Quick, use the
That's
TARDIS
your
while we still have a
chance.
chance.
Look out, he'll kill you. You'll be killed.
He can't be killed, he's already in bed. No, don't leave without Vicky.
Eradicate her.
No. Why would they leave without Vicky? Oh my god! Why?
Obliterate.
I am Count Dracula.
They left without Vicky? That's horrible. In the worst place possible.
Don't go. 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 Don't go.
Okay, so they're not real.
Embark at once. Yes, embark.
I mean, it's nice that you're taking care of the Daleks, but what about Vicky?
This game of hide and seek through time is wearing a little thin. What an extraordinary.
There's only 4 of you. How do you lose
More
Vicky?
spooks to the Square Mile than the Tower of London. You know that theory of yours?
Theory,
I
my
think-
dear boy, fact. I am convinced that that house was neither time nor space. We were lodged for a period in an area of human...
How do you miss Vicky?
With the Daleks lodging
No,
too.
I don't want to enter into any discussion with it. Oh.
Have it your own way. I think there's a much simpler explanation.
You left Vicky behind.
Oh, my dear, very welcome.
Whoa. Thanks.
Thank you.
Where's Vicky?
Duh.
But I thought she was with you.
We are locked in pursuit course. Calculate destination of enemy time machine. Report.
How do you misplace someone this severe? With all the stakes.
Contact Scarrow. Report our destination to the Dalek Supreme. I obey. Is the reproducer repaired? We await your orders. Manufacture will commence at once.
What is it doing?
Which of the 4 humans is to be reproduced. Their leader, the one they call Doctor, is the reproducer programmed. All is in readiness. Photo images and relevant data are in the computer. The humanoid will be completed by the time we arrive at our destination. Excellent. Commence operations. Then assemble at Cell Renovator Chamber. We obey.
Okay, so she got on board with them. I guess that was her best shot.
TARDIS? Hello? TARDIS? Somebody please help me. Get me out of this. TARDIS!
You gonna hide in there? Oh boy, that's gonna be upsetting.
All my own stupid fault. I shouldn't have moved the TARDIS. I should have checked up first to make sure that everybody was inside.
Is there a chance of going back for Vicky?
Yes, of course it's possible, but it might take months, even years.
But Doctor, if we all work together, if Ian and I helped you, surely it's worth a try.
Yes, my dear, I know it's worth a try, but you don't think the Daleks are going to sit back and allow us to tinker, do you? They're right on our tracks. Their one aim is to destroy.
Of course. Doctor, I've got it. We can't go back for Vicky in the TARDIS. But we can in the Daleks' own time machine.
Do you mean capture their machine?
Why not?
Well, that would take some doing.
It's the only chance we've got. Otherwise, we'll never see Vicky again.
But then how do you get back to the TARDIS?
We have nothing
Oh,
to
because
lose.
you got their
and now
machine.
we have even more reason to stop and fight.
What do you say, Doctor?
I say yes. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Our next landing will be our battleground, and we shall fight. We shall fight to the death.
Good.
Activate the robot.
Oh, so weird and creepy.
Ah, looks swampy.
Yes, all to the good, my boy. This sort of terrain is going to make it very difficult for the Daleks.
Yes. Well, we won't have long to explore, Doctor, before the Daleks arrive, so let's get
perfectly
moving.
correct, perfectly correct. However, it doesn't matter about the appearances. It's quite safe to go outside.
Good.
Just look at that vegetation.
Yes. Just as though it were alive.
Alive. Yes.
Ooh, he does look similar. Like, I mean,
Your
I was
orders
expecting them
are
to change
understood.
enough to be
You
different.
will infiltrate and kill. Infiltrate and kill.
Understand? Of course I understand, my dear fellow. Don't fuss so. I am to infiltrate and kill. Infiltrate and kill.
What a cool story arc we got going here. Okay, so that's a really peculiar episode. For starters, I loved it at first because I thought we were in Transylvania and all things pointed to it being Transylvanian. But so we have these monsters, but they're not monsters, which was kind of a dead giveaway by the fact that Dracula wasn't speaking, but it was coming out of his mouth like, and he was the main like clue to that. But what I don't get is like the Frankenstein attacked a TARDIS and took him out. Every time they shot one of these people or machines or whatever, it didn't hurt them and they kept going. But then the most confusing part was at the end. It said the Festival of Ghana, 1996, which makes me think, okay, if this show was in the 60s, 1965, 1966, are they making predictions about some festival that takes place in Ghana that's canceled by Peking called Frankenstein's House of Horrors, and the price was only 10 cents, or $10, sorry. Actually, $10 is probably accurate for 96. And then on top of that, like, were they expecting that by 1996, based on when this was shot or produced, that we would create androids that could take on that form? Like, that whole scene, or really most of the episode, took up most of it, was incredibly bizarre and curious. It fills me with so many questions as to like what the writers of the show were thinking. Like, I assume that they were trying to make future predictions, which is super rad of them that they would think that way, because like I could see this being a reality of 1996. But I still don't understand. Were those supposed to be robots? Because those were pretty advanced robots. And then also the Festival of Ghana, right? So like the Festival of Ghana. Is Ghana in like Africa? I'm not the greatest with geography, but it's so weird. And then it was canceled by Peking. And I'm not sure what Peking is. Whatever the case, it's wild. And then on top of that, I hated that they left Vicky behind, but I loved that she was sensible enough and she was so smart to get on the Daleks time machine. Whew. That girl, she's gotta do what she gotta do. I mean, you don't wanna be left in a haunted house, although it turned out to just be some weird attraction that was closed, but still was running with, I guess, androids. It's very weird. And then speaking of androids, the Daleks build an evil doctor at the end, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I was left with a lot of confusion. I loved that episode, but I was super confused by it because I don't even know, like, does anyone out there have answers? And like, what is pecking or peeking? Like, I'm looking on Google and all I'm finding is like a restaurant, a university. Yeah, I don't know. It has more to do with Asian culture than anything, specifically China. Yeah, I don't know. Beijing? Maybe you guys can answer this for me, because I am left totally confused about what that was. Because it seemed like when the Doctor and Ian were talking, it was like another dimension, or it was something that they just couldn't go to because it was like in some like parallel universe or something where like their ultimate fears came true, but then they did arrive. Which then tells me that, you know, of course, it was a real place, which is why when the Daleks arrive, it was a little confusing until they showed that sign. But then it was also confusing because it was like, oh, this is 1996 at some Festival of Ghana that was closed by pecking or peeking. I can go in a loop with this. Hopefully you guys have an answer for me, because color me super confused. I'm glad that Vicky's not out of the show yet. Got me worried there for a minute. Anyway, let's move on to more. So until next time, when this dude does it again.
Oh my God, can you believe that they did that? And then they went and did that? And then can you believe that they came up against, right, that too. Good Lord. So many surprises, even more surprises over at patreon.com/fantheorytv, where you get full-length reactions, exclusive content, and stuff you don't see here. So go, check it out now, go.